Hello folks, today we're checking out the new Steam version of Boulder Dash 30th Anniversary, out on the 14th of September for PC and Mac. And this version follows the original release from mobile back in 2014, where it fully embraced the world of DLC and freemium. Some of that does carry over, but it's not too intrusive. Now the reason why I'm covering this really is because the Steam version introduces the all-important level editor with Steam Workshop integration. As a child I made hundreds of levels using Boulder Dash 4's construction kit back in the 90s, so it'll be interesting to see how this version shapes up. Let's collect the gems. I think I'm going to collect more than enough gems because I'm so great. I've used the magic wall to convert rocks into gems here. Got all that. And now comes the fun bits. Run, grab, run, grab. Oh, I missed that one. But it's okay. I've got into the exit. Didn't quite get enough score for 3 stars, but I got bloody close. Thankfully, I did also collect a treasure chest which will be full of loot. You randomly find these hidden in the dirt, and it contains power-ups, gold, and collectibles that eventually unlock new characters and stuff like that. They're kind of infinite too. You can go back and redo levels to find more chests as much as you want. You won a kunai. Collect 80 more to unlock the new hero Onyx. So yes, that's a collectible. Let's have a look at my progress in that respect. Yeah, plenty of progress. All I need to do is collect one more pumpkin and I will unlock some Halloween levels as well. All very exciting. So Boulder Dash is one of the very few games I've tried on Android. I played Boulder Dash XL and the full collection, but as usual with mobile action games I hated using the touchscreen to replace directional keys, so I gave up that quite quickly. On Steam, it still follows the traditional mobile thing where you unlock one new level each time you complete one. Plus, you unlock level packs, let's just go up, by collecting up to 3 stars per level. Like over here, 135 stars will unlock this. However, you can also collect gold, which you can use to bypass that system, unlock early for 50, and you can also spend gold on power-ups. That's a dynamite power-up, that's a freeze power-up, and stuff like that. Again, you pay it with gold, so you can really see the freemium origins. But we're not going to worry about that, because we can generally play everything without having to spend anything else. So if you've never actually heard of Boulder Dash before, get off my channel! No, come back, missus! It's basically a puzzle action game. The rocks and gems have gravity, but nothing else does. And that's it, really. Just run through there, block them off. Oh dear, I fucked up. I've now blocked myself off. Quickly grab those gems. I suppose what I could do is use the all-new dynamite. That'll get rid of some rocks. Run in, and... oh, poop. Still can't get through. God damn it. Oh no! I wasn't really paying much attention. Oh, another treasure chest. So what's all this then? This is a bit more of an action type affair. I do think that the original game, the very original 1984 game, was more action than puzzle, and a bit more kind of like explore caves. The caves weren't kind of like these really dense puzzle games, type caves. They were a bit more kind of free roaming, and a bit more action and Firefly oriented and stuff like that. Over the years, I think various Boulder Dash clones and everything has made more of a focus on puzzles. So it's good to see that it's a good mixture of both. This one really is just a collect shitloads of gems type affair. I don't think I'm going to struggle here too much. Oh! So I'm just going to jump into the editor now. Let's have a bit of a play around with that. This is my third cave that I made, called Archaeology. But let's have a look at the first two, because I think they're the most interesting. I've been making caves forever, so I know my shit. Yeah, it's a fairly straightforward editor, but it's a bit weird because it seems designed for mobile, which is strange because this is, Steam only. You select a bit of dirt or whatever from the first menu. There's a kind of like an extra additional slidey pop-up that appears with gems, walls, boulders, and a few other slightly more mysterious things like teleporters. There's also plenty of enemies, lots of new ones. As well as the traditional butterflies and fireflies, like ones that can only go horizontally and vertically, a really weird dragon thing, which kind of shuffles around, eats gems, and you have to kind of like trap it to kill it. And things like ghosts and explosive miasmas, and the classic amoeba, actually. But let's not worry about that. Plus there's loads of decoration you can put in, which doesn't affect actual gameplay. So let's actually play this level. And here we go. So I've made a kind of like a figure of 8 level. You don't have to collect every single gem, but you have to get most of them. And I've made it so that you have to be good to get your 3 stars. So you have to collect pretty much every gem and do it in a reasonably fast time. If I remember correctly, the puzzle here is to prepare for later. So we'll need to push a boulder down here on top of him to proceed. But for now, all we can do is go to the right. Let's grab as many of these as we can. Very straightforward. Oh, yep, I haven't trapped myself in. I've tried to... My design philosophy is to keep things, like, intermediately difficult. Always give players, like, a few different ways of doing things, rather than just do horrible challenges where it's just, you know, one mistake and you might as well just shoot yourself. Oh, hello. Speaking of which, be careful. So, yeah, I like to try and keep things challenging, but still fun and explory as well, so there's lots of nooks and crannies. Okay, just push that down there. Drop that through there, and we can push that down there. Those are square boulders that you can't actually push. So now we just drop this on his head. Grab the bonus gems, which you don't necessarily need. I'm already up to 2 stars. Run through here. These red gems give you more points. A slightly trickier little setup. More chances to get trapped. But otherwise, all very straightforward. I've already got all 3 stars, and I haven't completed things yet. I think I should make this tougher. I should set the limit for 3 stars at higher. Let's see what score I get. Yeah, over 14,000. I would be tempted to set the 3 stars at 14,000 using the settings up here, just to make things a bit more difficult. Also in this menu, you can also change colours. And you can also give players power-ups as well, which will only work for this level, which will add an extra dimension to actually creating new puzzles. Okay, so let's actually move on to the second level that I created. And these levels took about, I guess, 10 minutes to create. And once you get used to the weird system of selecting down here, it does go very quickly. And this is a more action-oriented one. You can choose different level sizes, by the way. You can go from very small to... This is possibly the largest. This one, again with my design philosophy, is you can play it more than one way. You can play it the easy way and just collect the yellow gems, and you'll always be safe. You'll never have to confront a firefly, but you will have to be very mindful about which bits of dirt you go through. If you want to collect the bonus red gems, which get you more points and get you towards those 3 stars, you will actually have to start letting fireflies out. But yeah, as I say, that's only an optional challenge, I guess, if you go for the full 3 stars. Let's try over here. That's just a bit of... Yeah, I can't go through there. As you can see, I haven't actually given the players any power-ups whatsoever, because I don't really... I prefer the old-style game. I don't need no bloody power-ups. Although I would like to try and add some kind of dynamite-type situations. Just here and there, where you actually have to. I just fear that if you give players dynamites, they'll use them. And we don't really want that, do we? We'll end up destroying the level. Thankfully, most of the walls here, you see, are actually indestructible. Those are teleporters. Those glowing orbs are teleporters, by the way. So the only way I can get that yellow gem without going through where the fireflies are is to go into a teleporter. Oh, this one goes over here to that gem. Okay, that's fine. There we go. And I didn't have to risk myself whatsoever. Oh, there's another yellow one. There is one more yellow gem. But I think to complete this level, I'm actually going to risk a red gem. There we go. As you can see now, I've let the fireflies out. So shit just got real. Oh, I've done it again. Okay, let's get to the exit before things fall apart completely. Hop. If you notice, unlike the very original game, you can actually walk adjacent to enemies without dying. That would have killed me in Boulder Dash 1, but now no longer. Thankfully the game isn't like ultra casual, you can set it as difficult as you want. I recommend hardcore mode because that's how it was played originally. Hardcore mode is the same as normal mode, it's got a time limit, but gems, when they fall, they will kill you in hardcore mode. Which I think is, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be played, so I do recommend that. Okay, so those are 2 levels. I won't bother playing the 3rd one because it ain't quite so good. So let's go back here and let's take a look at some of the DLC. So these 2 level packs over here are DLC. I think they are paid DLC, but they are kind of interesting because these are the original levels from the original Boulder Dash that I've been banging on about this whole time. 1984, remastered, so you can have power-ups and stuff like that, but you know. This one I think is the most interesting of all though, because these are 20 levels designed by the original creator of the game more than 30 years ago, which is of course very exciting if you're as nerdy as I am about the whole thing. However, what you can do is preview them. You can play the first 5 once you've unlocked. I've been collecting treasure chests without noticing. Okay, let's see what loot I've got this time. Oh, I've got the pumpkin! And this is the legendary one. This is where I get 10. Oh yes, loads of gold. Most importantly, I've got the pumpkin, which means I have now unlocked the Halloween level, which I'll probably play on Halloween, funnily enough. Oh, all very sweet. Now, because I'm a very important YouTuber, I have actually got access to the DLC without actually getting the DLC. So we're gonna leap into one of the DLC levels at total random. Let's say level 10. So I've never played this before. So this will have to be downloaded and all that. Okay, so wait, what's going on? Oh, the butterflies are going through the teleporter. All right. Plus, those are baddies which are very new. I think they explode, but I'm not quite sure how I make that happen. Let's try making things weird for them. And by making them all collide into one another and stuff. And hopefully, eventually, this will push them to the outside. Oh, hello! He's going for a spin. Right, here we go. See what happens. Bang! Well, that was quite successful. And I've got 8 gems already. So yeah, that seems to be the puzzle here. I heard another explosion somewhere. Oh, hello. There we are. There's some more gems. So I could probably... Let's just try this. I might actually be able to do this. Oh. Don't do that. Okay, let's do this. Right, hopefully... Oh, no, they haven't done it. Okay, let's do this. That'll make them go for a spin. Oh, there we go. There's some more. And I've completed it. Not very well. I've only got exactly the right amount of diamonds. So I've only got 1 star for that. Okay, we'll play out by playing one of my all-time favourite caves from back in Boulder Dash 1 in 1984. This is Cave M. There it is. And all you have to do is lead the butterflies to the amoeba up here. The amoeba turns butterflies into gems, but if the amoeba grows too large, it'll turn into rocks and won't be good for anything. So just have to make a bit of space. I remember this from playing it like 20, 30, whatever it is, years ago. It's etched into my brain, this, although I don't know how much this game's been kind of remixed and changed, but hopefully it'll be the same. So, okay, so these are all butterflies. Now I just let them out. There they are, they're all going for a spin. See you, lads. See you at the other side. Deathsville. Right, let's go back up to the amoeba, where things should start to happen any second now. They're all arriving now. Here we go. Ah, bloody hell. Ah. Oh, bloody hell. There we go. Can I even hear the amoeba's still going? The amoeba's still going. So, are there going to be any more? I think I'm actually going to have to run for it and just get as many gems as I can now. Oh no! There it is. It just turned into... Oh, God. It just now turned into rocks. So, hopefully, I've killed enough butterflies... Oh, careful, careful, careful. Okay, killed enough butterflies for it to all to have been a success. Let's just kill one more. There we go. Ooh, this is good. I've opened the exit. I've got loads of diamonds still to get. Careful, careful, careful. So gems landing on you doesn't kill you unless you put it in hardcore. So I've been taking a bit of advantage of that. Oh, well, there's more. Die! Yes! Right, come on, let's get up to a 3-star rating. Yes, there we go. Right, off we go. And success! Okay, so to sum up, this does feel like a ported mobile game, yes, but it doesn't force you to play it casually or with money on your mind. So it's not a deal breaker. This is a very 2D game, and the pseudo 3D graphics are a bit distracting. All it really does is make it harder to wrap your head around the puzzles, but again, not a deal breaker. The level editor, which is the main draw for me, is serviceable but a bit peculiar. It does feel designed for the limitations of mobile, despite it being new for the Steam version, which makes making caves harder than it should. But yet again, not a deal breaker. Anyway, there have been better level editors for various Dash clones over the years, which made it a dream to make levels, but none of them have the exact feel of true Boulder Dash. I don't know if this Steam game feels like that either, but it's enough for now. So I'm happy with it. So thanks for watching. If you're into retro stuff, check out my video on the upcoming game Project Automata, a game heavily inspired by the 90s business sim industry giant. Or why not subscribe to be notified when a new video comes out about the latest games on Steam and various other indie stuff. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.